most of the time, I didn't know what I was doing. I was just trying to find out. My name is Michael Lin, and we're in my studio behind Zhongshan Gongyuan in Shanghai. Studio is, this would be the station you would get off at. I was born in Tokyo in 1964. I was sent back to Taiwan just after I turned 1. In 1973, my whole family immigrated to the United States. So actually most of my educational background has been in California. At the end of 2006, I landed here in Shanghai. What is my relationship as an artist to the environment that I work in? What is the relationship between the work that I make and the audience? These two questions I brought it to Shanghai when I arrived. But this is a work from 2008 called What a Difference a Day Made. The first 2 years I was here, my girlfriend and I were living in really the center of Shanghai. And there was this one daily goods store, or 杂货店, that somehow I was always really fascinated by. And one of the reasons is that it was filled with things from the everyday lives of our neighbors. I made a kind of almost like a museum display of the inventory of the objects from the shop. That was really kind of the first major project that I did here. And then I would say the second one, which was done last year, would be Model Home. Was this idea, first reflect on this specific kind of architecture, which is the worker's house. It's about architecture that's temporary, which is everywhere in China, but at the same time that we're not supposed to pay attention to. And then of course the people that occupy these, the workers that are building China right now. And I thought that was a very interesting way to engage this environment. I would work with the architects to somehow design a building to house the workers, that the workers then would paint with me, but then I would allow the workers to paint the way they do, incorporating their maybe untrained hand. In the last 15 years, I also make large-scale works and commissions in public buildings. So they were all made on-site. And when I got here, I had the opportunity to have a studio. I mean, I see the studio almost somehow as a sketchbook somehow, where you're able to try things and maybe not show them, or maybe show them a few years later. The level of energy is quite amazing in the sense that people are here and everybody is ready to do, and everybody is ready to work. So this is kind of the storage area. There's a kind of an office space upstairs. These are a series of paintings that have been ongoing for the last 2-3 years.